Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again. This is another update video. This is gonna be another music update video. Um, so I have a few new things to show you guys. So first off is the vinyl version of the album From Beyond by Massacre. This is the full dynamic range version. Same thing as the CD version. Well, hold on, let me get that out really quick. This is also the full dynamic range version. Um, but yeah, so this is one of my favorite death metal albums, so I had to get it on vinyl. Hold on, let me scoot this back a bit. There we go. But yeah. Also, something I noticed about this one on the back, it does not have the bonus tracks. It does not have the Inhuman. What's it called? The Inhuman Condition EP. This version has the Inhuman. How do I pronounce that? Inhuman Condition. There we go. Inhuman Condition. That was an EP that was added to this CD version. Again, the full dynamic range one. But they don't have it on the full dynamic range version of the vinyl for some reason. Odd. And then this one also says there are no vocal effects on this album, which is odd, since it doesn't say that on this version. So I don't know if they took off, like, if there's any vocal effects on the CD version that they took off of the vinyl version or what. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, once I get our record player, which will be very soon, I'll find out what that means, and if they took off anything that was originally on this CD version. But yeah, that's the first thing. Next up is Battle Hymns by Manowar. I actually, my aunt actually gave this to me, yesterday. It's yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I'm all mixed up. But yeah, my aunt gave this to me. Oddly enough, this was in a pile of vinyl that was mostly, for the most part, 70s. I don't know, pop music, 70s pop music or something. And for some reason, this happened to be in there. Um, Weird. But yeah, she gave me this album, and yeah, I've never actually listened to this before, other than the final track on here. I have heard that one before, and it's really, really good. I haven't listened to the rest of the album yet. Um, Also, even though the case itself is in nearly only really decent condition, considering that it is all banged up and there's some kind of weird sort of stain here, and the sleeve that the vinyl's in is basically fallen apart to nothing. But even with all of that, the vinyl itself is actually in really good condition. It's just a little dusty, but other than having a little bit of dust on it, which I easily just, I just brushed off right then and there. But even with all that, the vinyl itself was actually in very good condition, despite having a little bit of dust on it. I didn't actually take it all the way out before. I just kind of sort of slightly dusting it now. But yeah. So I'm really excited to listen to the album. Next up is something Iron Maiden related, and that is the Sanctuary single. Unfortunately, the case on this corner kind of got dinged up, probably on delivery or something. Like when it was on its way, like in the mail truck or something, it's kind of bent here a little bit and there's a little bit of crease. But I mean, the actual vinyl is fine, so it doesn't really matter. As long as the vinyl's okay. That's all that matters, really. Um, but yeah, I mean, the damage is not too bad on the corner here. Just kind of creased a bit. I don't know if you could see that on camera. Also, this is probably one of my favorite early artworks for the I mean, for the singles. I'm kind of iffy on the coloring. I don't know. The color palette for the first three singles is kind of odd. Like it's just basically three basic colors. Uh Black, gray, and a very greenish yellow. I don't think hmm, I'm pretty sure that the Twilight Zone single was the first single to have a more traditionally diverse color palette. Um, but I mean, the artwork itself is good. I'm just kind of meh on the color palette on here. Um, oh yeah, and this version of Eddie looks really ghoulish. I do really like this version of Eddie. Also, the logo is arranged differently. Because normally, like, you would see Iron Maiden's logo like that, right? Full on straight. Whereas this version is actually the two words are like one top, one bottom instead of both on the side. But I mean both side by side, which is really interesting on the back here too. Um, but yeah, there's that. Oh, also, pretty sure in the last few videos you've sort of noticed these two things right behind me. I was going to feature them in my last update video, but I kind of forgot about it. These are Iron Maiden reaction figures from the reaction figure line. Uh, where is it? Should say on here somewhere. Oh yeah, this is Wave 2. These are both part of Wave 2. Um, so first off is Flight of Icarus Eddie. Um, hold on, give me a second. But yeah, so this is This one's Flight of Icarus Eddie. Now it looks like they reused the overall same mold from Killer's Eddie, and just added the wings and the flamethrower, and just colored the shirt yellow instead of having it white. That's still pretty cool. I love the artwork on here too. And then on the back it shows the rest of Wave 2. You got the Devil from the cover of Number of the Beast. You got Peace of Mind Eddie, Spectral Eddie, which is Eddie from the Twilight Zone single artwork. You got Flight of Icarus Eddie, which is this one. And you got Live After Death Eddie, Somewhere in Time Eddie, and Stranger in the Strange Land Eddie. Then this next one, this is the last thing I have to show you guys, is the action figure, the devil from the cover of Number of the Beast. Which is kind of odd considering every other figure that's part of the Iron Maiden line of from the Super 7 reaction figure line is Eddie, where Eddie in some form, whereas this one's not even Eddie. It's just the devil from the artwork from Number of the Beast, which is it's cool, but it's a very odd choice. Um, Now, the devil itself is a fully like the mold is fully unique. It's not like it's recycled from any other Eddie action figure. Although the wings are recycled from Flight of Icarus Eddie. They're just painted in a different color palette, not color palette, but a different color scheme. Instead of being fully black, they are black with sort of like the lightning going through it, kind of like on the actual artwork. Yeah, even though the reaction figure line of Iron Maiden figures is pretty cool, they do tend to cut corners and reuse as many different molds as possible, which kind of makes like certain figures just have reused parts or reused paint. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna actually put these back up here. Oh, hold on. There we go. So that's really about it. Um, yeah, this is sort of a music collection update video, but I just had to show you those figures because I thought they were pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.